the problem with this business was people didn't understand what a shaped pillow was. So there's a lot of
Mm,
education there. But I was like, well, if I can just create an automatic mock-up where
yeah.
instantaneously you get a 3D mock-up of the pillow, you know what the product will look like.
Right, right, right. Make it
Like
easier to
it's
visualize.
so easy to visualize. And then like this whole thing, you want to inspire this?
Oh, I have
It's
an
like a
iPhone.
yes.
iPhone maybe?
Yeah, very
Yeah,
close.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was an Apple TV remote.
interesting.
And it was a very specific TV remote. There's one image that I had in front of me. I'm like, in 6 buttons, you can control an entire television versus before you had DirecTV.
Like 100 buttons, yeah.
And I would think about like how are people like my grandparents or friends like they would tape stuff so people wouldn't click the wrong button. And
Yeah.
I'll go through Reddit forums like how are people using this remote? If you actually look at like pictures of how people use it, the paint of like the buttons would like wear off, but like 98% were used. Just two buttons were used, you know?
Yeah, yep,
I was like, got it. So like if all websites are waste, like why are people even doing this? It's because so it's like taking inspiration from the TV remote because nobody talks about what they did there, but they totally revolutionized TV remotes. So I would have this in front of me, this TV remote. I would have the order process in front of me. And I'm like, how do I do a one-click order? No one's done that before with a personalized product. So I would like pull that in. Um, this design, I mean, I can show you the design that I actually had. You'll see how much more simple it was. Yeah, there we go. Actually, I can show you here. Oops. I think this is the quickest way I can find that design. That was my like order process. It was you couldn't even scroll. It was literally one click. Like on mobile, it was like simple. Like you couldn't
yeah,
like do anything with it.
yeah. There's no descriptions. Like all those like long ass descriptions they have at the bottom in the FAQs and all that stuff.
Yeah, like I didn't. I intentionally removed this stuff. I just wanted to be interactive and like make this fun. And you can
Yeah,
see all of my inspiration. Like I was like pulling from like the Apple Docs and like
yeah,
all these different things. I tried copying like Tinder's like swiping thing. Like maybe it'll be like this, you know.
yeah,
Um,
yeah,
where I really tried going was like was taking a photo on my phone one day as I'm designing this. I'm like, dude, it'd be sick if I can order from like a camera app because people are uploading pictures. So I designed it then to be like a camera app where you can like change the size by like scrolling and then you
yeah,
order by clicking. But it is like very hard to teach people how to use it because it's not a conventional process. So that's why I didn't go forward with it.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, I tried like all these different approaches. I tried simplifying stuff. Like I got it down to that as of right now. Like I mean, it's like I'm like it's okay, but like I didn't want people to scroll and get distracted because they were coming to this page with like an intention to design. Um, so that was like the inspiration. It was just like I mean, this page was inspired by remove.bg. So like if you look at this design,
Mhm.
and I show you this design, it's the same thing. They scale the best with like a background removal tool. And I was like, I just want to copy that. It's very familiar.
Yeah,
So it
yeah,
worked.
yeah.
Like why invent something? Like I know it works. Why don't I do that? So
Absolutely.
it's like the innovation comes from not actually innovating. It's just like borrowing ideas. That's all it is.
Keeping your eyes and ears open when you're walking outside or thinking or whatever it is.
Yeah, like again, like this is not organized. When I'm explaining things, it may seem like it's very organized now because like it's just
Yeah,
like hours and hours and hours of like tens of thousands of hours of research. Like this whole project, like this business was like 7 years, 16 hours a day. Like that's all innovation is just like who's doing it differently or who's doing it really well in a different industry and like